Hey guys, we're here getting started. A best of 3 today. It is the playoffs for the After Hours Gaming League. Team Nvidia making it to the playoffs, and they're going to have to make it past Epic Gaiden to make it to the final round. So, really exciting game. Really pleased to see Nvidia doing well. See what we're going to get out of the Bo3 Kragelnaut combo today. See if Kragelnaut will play his signature centaur. See if they go for their classic stun combo.
Radiance
really
ban.
Their team really well, I think. And it makes it a really enjoyable playstyle to watch as well. So, really excited here. I'm going to turn down that announcer just a little bit because he's a bit loud. So, we'll just bring that down.
Dyer's ban.
Alright, that's a little bit better. I'll just bring the whole thing down a little bit. Okay, cool. So, like I said, okay, first ban out of the Shadow Fiend coming out from Nvidia. Just a mid laner you never want to see. An immediate axe ban, one of the most annoying heroes to play against, and which has seen some success recently, so I can see that ban coming out very easily. And it looks like you got both teams banning out different styles so far, because, you know, they're both, well, you don't want to see the Shadow Fiend dominate a lane. They're both, actually, you know what? I take that back. It's two lane dominators being taken out. Another lane dominator of Sniper who's just out of control of this patch. I wouldn't be surprised to see a Troll Warlord ban. That is just a solid ban. Pick ban first for any team right now because he's just a crazy hero right now. I'm not saying OP or anything, but he's definitely hard to play against. So they're really thinking about this first ban. You might even be diving into their reserve time for this. They want to make sure, since they don't have first pick, that they don't get screwed by that first pick. So there's so many different things you want to try to ban. They're going to, yep, there's the Troll Warlord. It's just, you don't want to fight against it. There's just too much team fighty, tower pushing craziness to go against. So, let's see if we see Nvidia's classic, you know, double support pick first. And then they'll round out their lineup a little bit more. Last week they did a hell of a stomp. I think they won like 32-3 or something insane like that. Super fun game to watch. But they're thinking about this first pick. They're not going for their classic, you know, Bat Rider or Centaur War Runner for Kragelnaut. Get that offlaner picked and off to a good start. So they're taking all the time in the world that they need. And we'll see if, you know, I'm kind of curious to see this time if we'll actually see how you can ever pick this bounty hunter that's been there. Okay, going for the Lion. Excellent team fighting hero. You got the stun, you've got the finger of death, and the mana drain, and he's just amazing. If he wasn't squishy, he would be totally overpowered. But thankfully, he is squishy and therefore balanced. All right, on the other side, Epic Gaiden thinking about their first pick. I haven't seen a lot of this team. I think I've only cast one game with them so far, and if I remember, they like to do a tower push strat. I could be wrong on that, but that's what I remember from the past. So I wouldn't be surprised to see like a Death Prophet. Or, you know, Shadow Shaman, some of your classic heroes to really push and melt towers. This is actually my first best of 3. This is going to be exciting. I'm actually... yeah. It's a good birthday present for me. It was my birthday last week, so... Thank you to After Hours Gaming League for letting me... Oh, Juggernaut! Always a fun team fight hero to watch. A little bit of a nerf coming out to him since he was getting a little out of control there in the last patch, but, you know... He's just a really hard hero to stop with his healing ward and then his Omni Slash, but he might have some mana problems if he's laning up against this Lion, because the Lion can just drain the mana off of him, and Juggernaut's biggest problem has always been his mana pool. That mana pool just keeps him so restricted, and you always want to leave enough for that Omni Slash, so really, you have to choose your spells really carefully when you're playing a Juggernaut. Not that I say Lion is a counter to Juggernaut, it's just he can cause him some problems early game in that lane and really try to screw with him. Luckily, with the Blade Fury, that can keep him out of trouble as far as the Earth Spike comes. Oh! Poor Bo3's favorite hero, Vengeful Spirit, being picked by Epic Gaiden, keeping him out of his hand. Of course, Vengeful Spirit, one of the best supports in the game with the stun swap, Vengeance Aura, and Wave of Terror, like... The Wave of Terror, you know, brings down your stuff. Okay, there's the Centaur War Runner for Kragelnaut. So maybe we're putting Bo3 on the Lion instead of a Vengeful Spirit. So they'll probably be your stun combo boys from Team Nvidia coming out. Ooh, that is actually a scary-ass combo. You got the Spike, and even before Centaur gets Blink, he can, if he's close enough, he can either ult run in or just regular run in and then stomp and double edge, and then you got the finger. It's a terrifying combo. So we got Silencer banned out and Storm Spirit banned out. Storm Spirit, you know, he really affects the positioning of your team, and I think that's why all of these heroes can affect your positioning, and that's one thing Nvidia has learned in this After Hours Gaming League. Their playstyle is completely about positioning. So they ban out heroes that affect where you have to position yourself, like Sniper. He can just pick off anybody in your back lines, and so you can't. It's really hard to position in a team fight without him melting everybody. You know, Shadow Fiend. You know, as soon as he winds up that ult, everybody has to scatter, so you screw up your positioning there. Storm Spirit just leaping around the battle will screw up your positioning. So they just go anti-positioning heroes so far, and anti-melters. Like, these are all pick-off heroes, which Nvidia likes to have all 5 to fight against. Another person who's, you know, Brewmaster, when he splits up into 3, goes different directions. Which one are we going to go on? And so banning out the Brewmaster, because, you know, that was one when they first started this league. They would first ban Brewmaster constantly, and now they're just going back to the don't want to play against it. Don't think it's really worth it. Drow Ranger being banned out by Epic Gaiden. I can see that. She's just really strong with the tower pushing and everything like right now. So the Silencer kind of surprised me, but I guess they're just worried about the mana on the Juggernaut, so they go with the ban on the Silencer. Let's see what their pick is as we lead into this next pick. So they have a Stunner and a really big, heavy DPSer. So we're probably going to see a safe lane Juggernaut with Vengeful Spirit, and but we're going to see an off lane Centaur War Runner. So Lion, we'll see where they position him. Oh, a Queen of Pain coming out. Been a really great hero to play in this patch. Just, you know, her escapes and the freaking nukes, but she might have a problem going up against the Lion. If she's not careful, she can get blink in. She'll blink in and get instantly hexed, and then stun, and then all horribleness. So they must be really confident in their mid laner to give them the quap right now, or maybe they're just planning on staying away from team fights and building it up with these 2 cores. They know that if they can take it late game, depending, of course. Okay, a Chen picked up. Ooh. All right, so we got a Chen pick. Did not see that one coming. So gonna probably be a jungling. No, you know what? He'll start off in the jungle, but this looks like it's gonna be a roaming ganking Chen, trying to shut down the Queen of Pain and the Juggernaut. I like this pick. Depending on his creep luck, you know, he can send since they're on Radiate, he can send one of the wildlings, the little birds, to drop a tornado in the lane and really screw up Queen of Pain's farm. Just surprise pick, because not a lot of people pick Chen right at this level. Oh, Earthshaker. That could be a problem, because that's one of those effects where you can be, and the positioners, like actually Queen of Pain as well. So I wonder if Epic Gaiden saw that they were banning out positioners and decided to grab 2 of them for their own. A Phantom Lancer. Ooh. Always a fun hero to watch. Hate to play against him, but love to watch him. I wonder if they're going to give that to Hayukin in the mid lane up against that Queen of Pain. Because I've seen you can run the Phantom Lancer mid, definitely. And with Centaur War Runner in the off lane, it could be a safe lane Phantom Lancer. And they're leaving their mid pick for last, but...
5 seconds.
Huh. Alright, so let's see. Ooh, I wonder if we'll see a mid Zeus against that Queen of Pain. It's a risky choice, because she can blink in and really screw up your day, but if you can just keep harassing her with the bolts and everything, and no, I guess it is just too big of a risk to actually go for it. Oh, they ban out the Medusa, which we have seen successfully run by Nvidia before, so maybe Epic Gaiden doing their homework. That's gonna be an interesting oof. Did not see that coming. Of course, you know, if you can't go Medusa, might as well go Naga, right? So we'll see if we see a Naga coming out for Nvidia or Epic Gaiden. So Epic Gaiden chosen 2 cores, 2 stunning positioning affecting supports, which might really be a challenge for Nvidia. They use their reserve time. Oh, banning out the Tidehunter. Probably that is an excellent ban, I think, because now it forces them to maybe think of a jungler like Enigma to counter up this jungling Chen, because an effective jungling Chen can really affect that net worth balance in a lot of ways. Like I said, the ganking potential, or if he could just sits and farms and then comes out of nowhere with a friggin' Chen army and a bunch of items. So they might have to worry about the farming rate on Team Nvidia right now, especially with a Phantom Lancer just who has so many good escape methods and just is generally scary. All right, they're going to dip into their reserve time to make this last very important pick. Remember, it's a best of 3 today, so while this is an important pick, it is not the end pick. We'll be going through 2 more phases of picking after this. So we got Epic Gaiden sitting. Oh, sorry, I just read these names over here. We got the Diplomat, who is choosing their team. Where's Carl? Carl! Ooh, a Timber Saw. Okay, so it looks like both teams like this pace control fight style. Because Timber Saw, you're chaining around there, you're throwing your chakram, you're making places they can't be while being controlled by the rest of this line, except for the Juggernaut, who eventually can just jump in and anomaly sash all around. So this could be a problem, actually. You run an off-lane Timber Saw against the safe lane Phantomancer. He has all of the wave clear with the Whirling Death and the Chakram, even the Chain, all really messing with the Phantom Lancer's illusions. That could be a problem. I really like this pick coming out from Epic Gaiden. That being said, Nvidia hasn't really chosen a solid mid laner. So instead of seeing the Timber Saw, they could choose to put the Phantom Lancer mid and go for another safe laner carry instead of trying to fight up against that. Like I said, we can see a Naga. Oh, we have seen the Spectre come out from Nvidia with a decent amount of success, and I would love to see a good Spectre. I mean, you have enough low health heroes that the Haunt, after you get your Radiance, could really do some decent damage against this Epic Gaiden team. But, you know, we'll see all the other options that Nvidia have. You know, they know their players really well, and they've kept a really solid lineup even since the very beginning, where I've seen some of the other teams in the After Hours Gaming League have like 12 people on their team that rotate in and out, but Nvidia really got a core, and I really like it. So we got just 20 seconds really left for Nvidia here. They need to make this last pick and make it count, because this is a scary team they're up against. Not saying they don't have some really terrifying heroes, aka Phantom Lancer. Okay, going with the Lina, so probably send in the Lina mid. So we got Bonta-kun and Kragelnaut, of course, going on the Lion Centaur. Square Circle going to the Phantom Lancer. Itrana on the Chen, and Hayukin rocking the Lina. On the other side, where's Carl? Grabs the Timber Zeratul on Queen of Pain. A Simple Countryman as the Vengeful Spirit, and Prison Mike on the Juggernaut, with the Earthshaker being picked up by the Diplomat. You know, I wonder how many drafters just love freaking Earthshaker. I've seen it so many times. Alright, so Timber Saw buying and selling a bunch of stuff as we get started. Oh, cool, the new Courier. That's kind of a neat one coming out. Okay, so Pink's coming out top lane as they dropped something there. Oh, got their interesting little Courier there. It looks like something out of Jim Henson. Alright, so Prison Mike looking like he's going to be taking this off lane on the Juggernaut, along with the Diplomat. They're running dual lanes, actually. Never mind. So, nope, Timber Saw going top. Zeratul. Okay, so they're all going to go to this bottom room to try to contest it, because they got a Simple Countryman coming with them. So, they're a bunch of pinks. Oh, they smoke! They smoke and are going to wrap around instead. Instead of drawing the line, they go for the pings. Oh no, Bonta-kun and Square Circle walking right into it. Bonta-kun, did they sniff it out? Or they... Oh god, there it is. Here comes the stun from Simple Countryman. Hits Bonta-kun. The Diplomat charging his up. He hits it again, and he catches Hayukin on the backside. Bonta-kun completely separated from his entire team. As he throws out the Earth Spike and gets 3. Is he going to make it out of this? Prison Mike wants to make sure he doesn't, but he's going to make it. He made it out of there. With 7 seconds coming out, Hayukin going for that bounty rune, deciding if he's going to do it. Yep, 2, 1, there's Zeratul. Going to throw the dagger. Hayukin grabs the rune. I didn't scale up anything, so no LSA, Light Strike Array coming out to stun.
No more bets, please.
As everybody just goes back to their thing. Let's check the log. See, it was Timber Saw. Where's Carl? Getting the other bouncy rune. So, got the mid Lina against Zeratul on his Queen of Pain. So Quap v Lina in this mid lane. Okay, there's a ward pinging out. Oh, okay, he saw that the no creeps came, so he's got to be dewarding. That's what all the pings were. So he gets... Oh, is it just outside? Oh, no, he can't see it. It's so close. It is right freaking there, but he can't get it. Diplomat coming over to check and see if he can save his rune, but then he realizes he doesn't have to, so he's just going to go for the kill on this poor little lion. He I don't know, actually. I think the Lion has the right click on him. Yeah, the Diplomat being forced back out, but really they're just trying to keep him out of lane so that way he can't get any experiences. They try to go for the wraparound on square circle with a simple countryman coming in, getting some right click damage on him. He smacks him down though, and not too bad. The, the two off laners up here, I guess they sending just a safe lane free farming Timber Saw. That could be bad. Last hit's denied. Let's bring him up. Yep, he's gone 4-1 to Bonta-kun's only one last hit right now. But Juggernaut's the real winner in this, as they're just trying to keep this pressure hard on Team Nvidia in this bottom lane. So Prison Mike grabbing his giant shank and on the Juggernaut trying to get in there. Simple Countryman, just that threat of the magic missile just keeps coming in. So interesting laning phase going so far. Oh, something coming out for the Queen of Pain. Looks like she's picked up her bottle already. As she throws the dagger. Hayukin got... Ooh, not going for a Light Strike array. Going Dragon Slave, Fiery Soul. So a 2-0-1 build coming out for him. Poor Kragglenaut up here. He's just getting so harassed by this Timber Saw. Because he has to get in close. Ooh, the Chen grabbing a DD rune so that Quap can't get it and refill her bottle. Always a good move. So Chen only getting 5 last hits so far, but you know, it's super early in the game. Oh man, this bottom lane. They are just getting screwed. Only 4 last hits to the 10 of Juggernauts for the Phantom Lancer. Meanwhile, top lane, they're going for the wraparound with Chen. He's got a DD ram, and this is going to be our first blood. Kragglenaut, no, Etrin dragging the first blood on Where's Carl on this Chen, who just laughs it up. Meanwhile, on the bottom, they look to... They're putting a lot of effort into keeping this Phantom Lancer shut down and really in his lane, but they've been having the decent enough creep control to keep it right here. So, really... Oh, they're going for it! They're going for the kill on the Jug. Oh, but here comes the stun, keeping Bonta-kun and Square Circle away from each other. They might turn this around. They're looking for the kill on Square Circle. He needs to get out of there. Will this wall ever fall? He uses this... Okay, he swaps out. Bonta-kun maybe going to be the sacrifice play here, but he's got the Earth Strike. He needs to throw it now, and he does! Canceling the salve, but... it's... Nope. Nope. There's one crit coming out from Prison Mike, bringing down the Lion of Bonta-kun. Very well played, though. Both teams really looking to control that, and it's really hard. Oh, geez, Timber Saw getting killed up top again by this freaking Chen. I told you, this Chen is terrifying when played right, and it looks like Etrin is the hands that are very capably put in. So, alright. Team Epic Gaiden looking to kind of take things into the jungle. They let this push out a little bit, but main thing they're doing is not showing their supports, making Square Circle have to play super safe in this bottom lane. We got the courier coming out to Lena. This creepy little courier. It's Boots coming out to Lena. While she goes top room and Quap comes bottom room. Is she going to wrap and gank? Oh, here comes Bonta. He sees her. He just throws the fish and runs. She flops around. Is she going to try to blink into him? Oh, Earth Spike coming out on the Diplomat. She just barely hit him. Here's the stun coming out from the Earthshaker. Bonta-kun really needs to run. Here's the blink in, the dagger. He just came back to life. No! And that's Bonta. He's dead. Oh, there's the... Not enough. Not soon enough to save the Lion. That was the ult coming out from the Centaur, which he just pinged 6. So, luckily with the Chen's help, they're really shutting down this Timber Saw. Oh, shizzle. That'll be a lot of damage going out on the Kragglenaut. He needs to run his little booty away. A little bit. What is wrong? Okay. Meanwhile, Chen really actually taking over the Dire jungle here. Getting ready to do another wrap around on this poor Timber Saw, it looks like. And we'll watch the Chen in his natural habitat, getting ready to stalk and kill his prey. Alright, now it looks like he's just farming up some camps. So might grab this Centaur before going anywhere. Okay, no, he's just gonna hang out here. Pops the salve, or Clarity. Pops his Clarity, and just, yep, grabs that Centaur. And I wouldn't be surprised to see another wraparound attempt up here on poor Timber Saw. He's chopping some fools down, though. He's getting some decent last hits. Even though he's died twice, he's still managed to get up a Soul Ring and Boots, while Kragglenaut's just rocking his Tranquils and a Stout Shield. Alright, Etron getting ready for the kill here. Trying to decide whether he wants to wrap around the tower or just go straight for it. He needs Carl to push it out a little bit, but he's just not going to do it. He's been ganked too many times. Got the ping coming out. It's a simple countryman and the diplomat. Try to grab the Radiant Courier, but just can't get it in time. Mana drain coming out onto that prison mic. Oh, Lena gets a haste rune, but Quap grabbing a, looks like a DD rune. Bottle the berry. Atron gets the kill, but loses Kragglenot at the same breath. So that Chen looking scary as hell. Meanwhile, Zeratul getting ready to blink in and scream. Bonta-kun is really screwed here. Oh, so squared circle. He needs to perfectly time this walk. If he can't, he is totally dead. Oh my god. He's no TP scroll. He gets out of there with less than 50 health. Good on you, Phantom Lancer, man. You can grabbing the bottled up bounty room. Nope. Yeah, it is bottled. Good.
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight.
This
right
Chen
now.
has just been bad luck for this poor Timber. Okay, here comes the still DD'd Zeratul. Hyugan with low mana needs to really play this well. He's backing off. I wonder if he'll bottle up just to get some mana. He's waiting to do it. He's really playing this close to the chest. Meanwhile, Atron with his double centaur, and it's just this Wild Wing being a dirk. They really want to screw up this Timbersaw because that way they can keep their Phantom Lancer on track. The only problem they're having right now is you got a pretty decently farmed Juggernaut for now. Let's check out our net worths and see how everybody's doing there. Got the Lena topping out the charts. Oh, nope. Lena and Quap fighting for it. They're right next to each other with them not very far behind Juggernaut. Meanwhile, though, the Phantom Lancer is under the Chen because this Chen just keeps getting all the wraparound kills in the world. All are healed. Here comes the Carl. No! There's the spike. There's the run. There's the fish. Here comes the... Ah! Do you see the fish in the little shell? Oh man, that poor Timbersaw. He's now significantly. He's just taking so many deaths. He's really suffering, but he's still gaining his farm. He's keeping up with Kragglenot, who's just been kind of shut down in his lane. This looks like it might be a tier 1 taken out for the zoning centaur. I love it. He's just like, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna kill him. But that should be enough for them to get the tower. And Atron taking the last kill. This is good for Carry Chen, guys. It's happening. Carry Chen. That's all I gotta say. Carry Chen. Alright, Hyugan looking to go bottom lane and grab the regen rune that's here. Bottles that bad boy up. There's a ping out on the Lion.
Radiant's mid tower.
As he comes down, he gets ready. That's a new head. I haven't seen that head on Lion before. Must be the Ram, Year of the Ram thing. Oh. This poor little Wild Wing Ripper's just sitting here waiting for something to happen. It's like, hey guys, I can do stuff. Getting pinged out. Okay, the ward being pinged out. Nice little portal ward. Alright, squared circle. Let's see how he's doing. He's managed to pick up his Ring of Aquila and his boots, so he's starting to make some recovery. The only problem is he's got to catch this Juggernaut. Like, the Juggernaut is just such a scary carry that, see, he's got his Ring of Aquila and phase boots. That's okay. Squared circle should be available to afford his full phase upgrade here in about 100 gold, so nothing too bad coming out. I can just burning through the mana. Gets the deny. Always good. There we go. There's that Wild Ring Echo. Back to his purpose. Forcing Carl back, which he's just going to get stomped again. There's the stomp, but he gets the chain out. Misses the stomp. That is a...
You know the drill.
Ooh, save. Oh, God, here comes like a simple countryman coming in to get the kill on Atron. He's got a pretty streaky... Oh! The ult coming out for the Centaur being just enough to get Atron out of there in time. The Wild Ring comes up, sacrifice play. Go, bird, go! You're an amazing bird. You did everything you could, and now you're going to die. Alright, meanwhile, the bottom lane, Bonta-kun going to grab this haste rune, which he might use to try to wrap around mid, but no, he's going to wrap around top. He's got it. He's running in. They're pinging him out. Prison Mike sees him and is just running to the back. He even triggers his phase boots nut. But Bonta needs to be careful. The Omni Slash is up. No value points in stats for this Juggernaut. He's just going straight mano-y-mano with the Omni Slash. So he needs to start looking for some pickoffs, I think, here, because one pickoff could really do him a lot of good. Oh, he's going to try to get him alone in the trees. Bonta-kun sees him go over there. Oh, okay, no, he just dives in to buy his Morbid Mask from the side shop. I thought he was going to try to get somebody isolated, so that way if he only saw them, he could trigger his Omni Slash. Okay, there's the spike. Here's the fish. There's the Phantom Lancer just putting in the beat to death. They suck the mana out of him. Square Circle really diving deep for this. He decides he's going to turn around as a Simple Countryman comes in, but doesn't get the stun. He just throws the Wave of Terror to zone him out of there. So really dangerous for Prison Mike, but he makes it out alive and is just going to run back top. Ooh, Cragglenut getting a little low from Where's Carl, but he's just, you know, dropped his double edge and made him run away. And I got to say, now, you know, that Timbersaw's not as shut down as I would have expected him to be with everything that's happened to him. That's the beauty of Free Farm. Here comes this Chen. He's only got... Okay, there's the rest of the army. He needs to grab something else. Okay, port. Chop. Oh no! They made a dive in and it was a huge mistake. Zeratul comes in and they just clean him up. Yep. Oh no, it didn't even throw the scream. There was just too many there. They couldn't... There was no way they could have known there was all 4 there, but... Whew, a 2-for-nothing trade going the way of Epic Gaiden, bringing us to 4-6 in their favor. They may have lost the mid tier 1 tower, but they're just pulling ahead on kills. Oh, pings out, coming up. Where's Carl trying to get back? Hayukin getting in position. He drops the LSA, but he timber chains away. Without that stun, are they going to have it? Show, there's the finger, and then the stomp from Cragglenut. Double edge, actually, sorry. Finishing off that poor timber. And look, Chen was ready. He's like, I got it. I'll just cut him off, you know. But, meanwhile, you know, this free farming and visibility having... Oh, she's going straight for the Ags after boots. That way her scream turns into pure damage, so BKB will not help you. You can grab in the bounty rune and bottling up and running away. Because no one wants to screw around with the Quap right now. Lion getting thrown in a ward up so that way they don't have the same situation happen that just happened to them. As he wraps back around. Looking for... Oh, top, we got some action. There's the Diplomat being just controlled by this troll. He drops the stun. He's going for the trees, but I don't think there's anywhere for him to go. He's being cut off by his own trees. There's the swap on the country on a Simple Countryman putting himself in. Here comes the scream from the Quap. This is going to be E-Trend and that streak going down. Oh no, Prison Mike dropping the Omni Slash to finish off Cragglenut. Now bringing us to 5-8. That is a horrible trade for Team Nvidia as they move it to defend their top tower. Oof, this Quap is already getting terrifying. She's 500 gold ahead of her counterpart of Velina, who was moved into the jungle and started cleaning up there. Poor Chen and Crab, they just got cleaned up. Bantakun coming in. He's still looking for his level 6, and I think once I have the Finger of Death and the Lights, or the Laguna Blade up, it's going to be very scary for that Quap, because she can blink in and just get melted if she doesn't scream quick enough. Okay, here she comes. She's gonna be coming down, trying to go to Scare Circle, but that's just her presence is enough to scare off Team Nvidia down here. Although she looks like she's gonna be going river and try to pick up this 14-minute rune. Lena, of course, there. Lena's been there on the ball for every single rune so far. She's just gonna blink away. There looked like Bontakun was almost gonna be close enough, but then wasn't. Okay, here's Cragglenut. He's waiting, watching Prison Mike, and Where's Carl? Just amazing names. Just take for this tower, and there's nothing he can do about it, so he's got his blink. Okay, here they come. Here's the teleporting in. There's the stomp, the double edge. Where's Carl getting super low? Here comes the fish. But he doesn't have it yet. He just doesn't have the Finger of Death. Poured in from the Etron. They just get stunned. Cragglenut getting super low, but then the Chen mech coming out. They ping Lena like, hey, Lena, what are you doing? She bottles up a regen rune and starts to head top, but they're already scattered to the 4 winds as Prison Mike comes back to just push out this mid lane. Squared Circle being forced to kind of check out the jungle and eliminate it from view. Looks like he's going for his diffusal blade. He's got 2 blades of alacrity up already and 500 gold in the bank, so he should be getting a decent time. You know, Nvidia decide they're getting far enough behind that they just need to start taking towers, so they go for this top tower. Meanwhile, bottom Quap versus the Phantom Lancer just ends in a blink out as top tower falls. So even though they're 3 kills ahead, Epic Gaiden having a real problem with stopping Team Nvidia. Nvidia just taking all of the everything they want.
Radiant's mid tower.
All
coming
right.
apart.
Mid tower for Radiant getting just pinged down by the creeps. Ooh, there's the smoke coming out Everybody gathered up, and that speed bonus really going to be coming into effect. And this poor Chen, he just doesn't stand a chance. Oh, he gets the fish off. Bo3 really getting sacrifice played here, but oh, Quap blinks out as they drop the Centaur to try to get Ichin out of there, but where's Carl? Is just all over him. He wants revenge on this Chen, and the Quap helps him secure it. So Kragonaut and Hayukin being forced back to the mid tower. Hayukin deciding she wants some revenge. Kind of looking for it, decides against it in the end. Kragonaut coming. He's got the blink, and this Hellbear is trying to slow down Carl. Stomp, light strike away, kind of over. Oh, and just Laguna Blade. Doesn't matter if the stuns weren't perfectly timed. Oh, Kragonaut going for the double edge, but gets stunned mid animation. Oh, there's the Yule's up. There's this light strike away. There's the double edge. So they end up turning that around, a 3 for 2 from that smoke gang coming around for Team Nvidia, bringing us to 8-10. Not bad at all. That was a decent chase and cleanup coming out from Nvidia. This Lena's starting to show her teeth. She's topping out the net worth chart by a significant amount. As Bo3 finally has picked up his finger of death. I think this is gonna get really scary here in a second. Where the heck is this courier going? Oh, full diffusal blade coming out for square circle. Let's see if he uses the charges or just goes straight for diffusal blade 2. I think there's the value of diffusal 2 is definitely worth picking it up rather than trying to use all the charges, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, Bo3 moving into the Roche pit. Okay, he's just dropping this aggressive ward. Coming around, looking to maybe fish the Juggernaut. Kragonaut getting ready with the blink. Blinks in, but oh, sees Carl and runs away. So doesn't want to get Timbersaw in the face. He's had enough Timbersaw for today with laning against him. Although Squared Circle now moving into the area of terrifying, but on the opposite side, so is Quap. She's picked up her Aghanim Scepter, and that means pure damage coming out. 450 pure damage. Blink Stomp misses. Oh, no, it wasn't the Blink Stomp. Sorry, that was just a regular old Chen Stomp. Too many Centaurs on the field. So,
you know the drill.
a lot of people, it's gotten to kind of more of a farm fest on the side of Epic Gaiden. They don't really want to fight up against anybody because fighting up against it is just, you know, they're getting picked off. So they're just like, screw it, we're going to go to farm mode. Mask of Madness picked up by Prison Mike. Picks up a Blade of Alacrity. I wonder what he's going to be doing with his Blade of Alacrity. Is he just going to go straight for Ags, get those extra jumps on his Omni Slash? Ooh. Pushing mid. Just kind of zoning, seeing what's going on. Phantom Lancer harassing the crap out of Quap. That's the beauty of the Phantom Lancer as he ports mid, gets ready for this big old mid push. E-Trans scouted out by creeps, so they just clean him up real quick, and things looking pretty good, I think, for Team Nvidia right now. Take a look at all of our items. Most important ones, of course, being the Mask of Madness, the Aghanim Scepter on Team... Oh, fight not gonna happen. Okay, they're just gonna let him take this tower. They don't want to jump in. They see the defusal on this Phantom Lancer who's just sending it, and that defusal is gonna spell real big problems for the Juggernaut. His mana pool is just nothing. Whoa, blinking by Kragonaut, but he immediately throws his ult. It's a look at me so they can try to get the tower, I think, but they get Timbersaw on the back end. This Lina is just so scary. Burning this tower down. There it goes. Squared Circle grabbing that last hit on the Phantom Lancer. Cleaning up, and wow, they get a tower and a kill for free. Kragonaut's effective, very effective. Look at me. Made all the difference in that fight. Because it looked like he blinked in and ran away just as the Timber tried to come around from behind, and that Timber just got blown up. Because the rest of his team went, oh, kill that thing, and then he just got left to die. Phantom Lancer, cheesy crazy boy. Up to 1,100 gold already. Hayukin up to 12. Kragonaut picking up 2 rings of regen. Has long to go with his ring of health and a town portal scroll. Okay. And then, oh, okay. Alright. I see what he's doing. Okay, so Hayukin, Bo3 kind of scoping out the runes situation. I'm pretty impressed by the warding from Bo3 today. He's been... His wards have always been in really good places for his team. Okay, they're scouting out Prison Mike. They see it, but they decide now is not the time. Looks like they're waiting for something from this courier. to come to Hayukin or maybe Kragelnut to see what it is. Kragelnut finishes up his Hood of Defiance. Ooh, Countryman. Oh, misses the Light Strike array though, but gets fished. There's the just death coming out for that poor Vengeful Spirit. Yep. Although the miss of the LSA made that take a little bit longer than they probably thought it was going to. De-warding coming out from Bonta-kun on this high ground as they move into the Roche Pit. Can't decide if they want to take it right now though, so that's weird. The Vengeance Aura still lingering around even though Venge is dead. Maybe that's just a glitch on my screen because I'm an observer. Okay, so Prison Mike. Oh no, this could be an Omni Slash on this poor Crocodile. He blinks away. Oof, that was a close one. Zeratul looking like she wants to
Dire's top towers
get a kill, decides that she doesn't want it that bad and starts to back off. Diplomat rocking around here. What's he picking up?
Dire's top towers.
Okay.
You know the drill.
Ooh, top tower being beaten over half to death by this Phantom Lancer. Carl and Zeratul now forced to try to deal with the semi-split push coming out from Nvidia as the Kragenot's pushing out the bottom lane. And look at this. Diplomat just goes for it. He's like, okay, we're just going to push this mid lane. And actually, with these creeps and no one around, this might be enough to just finish off this tower. Oh, there's Hayukin coming in, screwing up that plan. Burning it all to the ground. Okay, so the Zeratul sees the Phantom Lancer, goes for it, but he just... this freaking Phantom Rush. Oh no, but it's really obvious. Here comes the Scream, but he's going to make it away. He drops it. Oh, the spin being enough to bring down the Phantom Lancer. So close, but so far away. That's a big pickoff for them, actually, because that halts the progression for him. Oh, Yasha picked up by the Juggernaut. Let's see. Phantom Lancer, he managed to spend a bit of his money. He just bought a Vitality booster, so not as big as a loss as I thought it was going to be. So gets that unreliable gold out of his pocket before it gets killed out of him. So they decide to push their bottom tower.
Radiant's top towers.
And they drop the healing ward, and they're just going to go for the slices. Here comes the glyph. So they decide that they're going to go for this illusion and just try to melt it. But here comes a second illusion. They might think it's the real thing. There goes the fish onto Prison Mike. As well as Carl goes straight for the tower. He chains the Bonta-kun and just melts him with his ult. There's the Light Strike array. There, the finger blowing up the poor Timber Saw. He's just had such a rough game. Hard game is hard for poor Timber. So as we're moving around, follow Selena for a second as we check out our experience chart. It's just been all going Nvidia's way. Same with the gold chart. They now have a 5,000 gold lead with that last pickoff. So Hayukin looking just to screw somebody up. Value Satyr just kind of walking around getting some vision as both teams kind of go into more of a farming mode, as it were. Oh, so Phantom Lancer pushing out this top lane with a... decides... Okay, he's going to send his illusions and then just back off. No Omni... There's only been one Omni Slash so far that's done... and it was only one jump right onto the Centaur Warrunner of Kragelnut, so... Doing some chopping down. He's picked up his ultimate orb. That'll be... Let's see, I wonder what he could be building that into. I think he wouldn't get a Scotty, I don't think. So, must be, Manta style. He's going Manta. Duh. Alright, so Countryman sitting in the secret shop, but picks up some smoke and gets ready to use it as they drop the Centaur ult to run away from the Quap who just threw the dagger. They're really working on this tower, but not having a lot of success with it. A squared circle coming up, looking for somebody to kill. Yep, so he'll just Phantom Rush around and destroy. This Phantom Lancer is getting extra scary. He's got level 1 Diffusal Blade and 1,400 gold in the bank. So we'll see what he plans to do with it. Meanwhile, up top, they're going to take this tower. Last hit going to the Chen. Blink, Stomp, Double Edge, Zeratul fished up, and then Earth Smite. There's just nothing you can do against all of that control. Well, the classic combo coming out from good old Team Nvidia as Squared Circle moves into the camp while Prison Mike's like, I don't need ancients. I'm going straight for Roshan. Pipe picked up by Kragelnut is no wards scouting out this sneaky Roche for Prison Mike. He's going to get it free. Oh, he gets stunned. Phantom Lancer, not even going to think to see it. Wow, that was a really unlucky stun. He almost got taken out there. Grabs it, and he just ports home. They'll go check and see nothing but his quelling blade left behind. Like, ah. Looked like there was a cancel of a light strike array. So, no outside towers left for Team Epic Gaiden. They're a kill down and really feeling this deficit right now as Lena's hitting her peak. They really need this quap to kind of get a little bit of more recovery going. But so far, she's picked up an Ogre Club. It'll give her a little bit more survivability, depending on what she turns it into, of course. Double damage pinged out from Nvidia. So, we'll just kind of farming for now, going into their jungle. Double damage pinged out again. Oop, camera getting out of control. Square circle. Grabbing the double damage, because why the heck not? He's got 2,500 gold in the bank. I wonder what he's planning on turning this vitality booster into.
Lucky find.
Centaur War Runner grabbing the bounty room. 2 smokes coming out to Lena. So we'll see what they plan on doing with that. They're still in the stash, so... Oh, there's the spike on Zeratul. No! Okay, she get the blink out. Here comes the Phantom Rush, though. Keeping an eye on her. She has one more... Okay, she got swapped out by Simple Countryman, who might be screwed here. There's the blink. There's the stomp. They're still going after the Zeratul, but on the back end, Light Strike Away coming out, trying to get Prison Mike as he jumps around. He has the Aegis, though. He's back up in 3. Kragglenot falling really low. He drops the pipe, but it's not going to be enough. Lena needs to get out of here. Same with the Phantom Lancer. Here comes the Juggernaut. The spins. Tries to get away. The Phantom Rush keeping Phantom Lancer safe, but Hayukin might be screwed here. His big... Okay, he drops the Yule Scepter, keep himself safe from it, and the Light Strike Away coming out enough, and that is a huge spree being ended, going the way of the Juggernaut, the exact person you didn't want to get it, bringing him to 2,700 gold as the Phantom Lancer is now trying to get himself out of here. And it looks like he's going to be successful. No chain coming out from the Timber to stop him as they move straight to this bottom tower and try to push it out.
Radiant's bottom tower seen better days.
That is... Whew, that was a really bad fight for poor Nvidia. I mean, it was only...
There goes Radiant's
The loss of that streak is really the thing that's going to that Juggernaut. Was really the thing that messed him up. Ooh, Mithril Hammer picked up, so it looks like she's going to be going BKB next. Interesting choice, I guess, against the Lena and the Lion. It's not a bad choice by any means. Prison Mike spent some of his gold. There's got to be something coming out on the courier. Let's take a look at what it is. 2 ultimate orbs. Okay. Did he? Oh, he dropped one of his... He put his ultimate orb on the courier before, and that's the Eye of Scotty for him. Yep. Stopped by the secret shop and picked up the rest. That could be a problem, because that AoE slow can affect the positioning really badly. So, whoever gets the positioning war is the winner of these team fights, it seems. Scream coming out from Queen of Pain. Didn't see... She must have missed... Oh, no. Probably glanced this Phantom Lancer over here. No, he's over here. I don't know. Just heard the scream, didn't see why. Oh, Timber saw. Blink in from Cragmont. There's the stomp. There's the double edge. There's the fish. There's the spike. Diplomat's like, screw this, I'm out. Timber chain. Is it going to be enough? Nope. Gets blown up. Oh, he committed suicide. He got his bloodstone off in time. Damn. Nice deny coming out from the Timber. Kragglenot really would have liked to have that gold, but it's just not going to happen. Luckily, that's down for 300 seconds, so he's got to be a little more careful now. Top lane's pushing itself out as, oh no, here's the sword. Are they gonna try to smoke right now under the ward? That would be so disastrous. Oh, they're counter warding first. Nope. Just drops a ward of their own. Sounds like a bad TV show, a ward of their own. Alright, so a lot of positioning, posturing, getting ready. And it looks like they're just gonna back off. Jen rocking just a Hellbear Smasher right now. I'm not seeing any of his other creeps on the map. Usually he's been having a solid army this whole game. Okay, here we go. They saw Nvidia in the jungle and they're getting ready to do something about it. Meanwhile, let's check our experience graph. See that? Oh, there's that huge dip from that fight. Gold graph. Yep, that dipped a bunch too. Okay, here comes the Kragglenot. He's dropping it. There's the Simple Countryman getting blown up, but there's the Timber chain in. He drops his Chakram and he's going after Kragglenot, who's just screwed. Omni Slash on the back and cleaning up, taking out the Lion. But Prison Mike's getting just melted as well. Here comes the Scream finishing off Jen. Oh, squared circle though. He's looking for the cleanup. Gets stunned. Simple Countryman isn't too keen on getting away. Just wants to stop him. And Lena makes it away. They look to turn around and get the squared circle, but oh, the chakram coming in from behind, stopping him from killing the diplomat. It's gonna be a 4-for-2 trade going the way of Epic Gaiden. A little overconfidence coming out from Team Nvidia, but you know, bottom tier 3 taking some damage. There's I mean, it's minuscule damage, not really actually worth anything. Oh, that was an excellent fight from Team Epic Gaiden. Meanwhile, whereas Carl's picked up a mithril hammer and a cloak. He's getting tired of getting melted. Kragonot or Earthshaker has Blink Dagger up. That's gonna affect a bunch of stuff. Duncan coming, apparently, and LeBron James. Okay, sorry. I like RPGs. Okay, is there a tool pushing out the bottom lane? And looks like Nvidia's taking a second to reconsider what their plan is. Etran needs to get some creeps up, or else he's just gonna get melted again. Need to be extra careful. Smoke of Deceit dropped, apparently, in the base, pinged out. Etran looking for something, but right now the jungle just keeps getting cleaned up. Down Eye of Scotty. Attack modifier going, of course, towards the Juggernaut as he's looking around. I wonder what we'll see out from him next. He's got 1,000 gold, so I wouldn't be surprised to see BKB next. That Lena really just screwed his whole day up, which means Lena needs to start thinking about, there it is, the Ag Scepter. It's pure damage, so good. Never mind. Mud Golem, she drops the stun behind her, finishes off the Mud Golem. That's efficient farming, I tell you what. Coming out next from the Lena, I wouldn't be surprised to see a Mantisile, actually. Drop that and then just melt towers. Oh, here we go. Bonta-kun being caught out, and he's just melted and dead. Manages to fish a countryman, though. Alright, ping's coming out. Okay, I don't know why ping there, but... Gaiden look to wrap around. They're waiting for the Roche to come back up, but it doesn't look like they're going to be successful there, so they'll satisfy themselves with a tasty creep wave. You can hide in the trees here on the Lena, who he's been doing really well with. Him and Phantom Lance are both topping out the charts is what you want to see for your team. Drops an illusion to come out and try to bait somebody into trying to killing her, and scope out a little bit what's going on. Not seeing much, kind of just using it as a ward right now. Nice mobile warb. Can't be too bad. Simple Countryman really been poor at the bottom of the charts, but managed to pick up an urn, which is always helpful. Okay, Quap in base. Switching some stuff around. Picks up her BKB and Perseverance. Maybe turning that into a refresher later. That could be suck. See this Sonic Wave that's now pure damage? I see how much damage that does. It's 575 refreshed. Ugh, that's horrible. That is just horrible. So Lena Illusion trying to bait out some people, just kind of chilling out. They might. There's the and it's just blown up. So Nvidia kind of being taken on the back foot now. They're really worried about what's going to be happening here. So be extra careful. One more bad team fight, and this could spell doom for Nvidia. But luckily, Phantom Lancer is not one to be slowed down farming. He's picked up that mana style. Still has the vitality booster. Love to see somebody make a heart this game. Ow! Just whacked my knee on my desk. Ignore that. Okay, so we got Epic Gaiden moving out of the jungle. And looks like they're gonna look to take Roche, but the timer is not gonna be on their side on this one. Nope, just cleaning up the ancients. They've figured out that their 5-men can go really well. Okay, yep, there's the Manta style. He wants to turn his Yasha into Manta style before getting his BKB. Seeing the Ag Scepter on the Lena is probably what affected that, because once they know about that pure damage... Oh, here comes the Earth Spike getting Zeratul, but they're jumping in on Bonta-kun. He's poor. He fishes. There's the Scream. Is he gonna make it? There's the Kragonot. Blinks in. Stomps, but he's left all alone, and there's the Finger of Death coming out on Zeratul. She drops the scream as Itron drops the mech. Holy crap, that was a lot that happened at the exact same time. Diplomat looking for the stun, but he's just gonna get railed as he's cleaned up on the back end. Meanwhile, Hayukin getting cleaned up by Prison Mike. But is there any way to get out of this? Is the Omni Slash jumping around, and he looks like he gets swapped up at the last minute, but doesn't fix his... Oh, there comes the bombs. There's just no escaping a Phantom Lancer right now. Phantom Rush. Nope, I guess there is. He made it out. Well, Squared Circle needs to be careful now because his the bane of existence, Carl, on the Timber Saw is coming out. Craggle not ended up getting the Quap kill on the backside. But Squared Circle looking to kill Craggle not coming. Oh, he just doesn't even want to screw around. He just kills himself. He had over half of his life left. I wonder if that was a misclick. If he was just getting ready to do it, or if you just he's like, nope, there's the stun. I'm dead. So I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction. Dragonaut gonna be pushing this out. Kind of a dangerous move. This, you know, this Juggernaut's still alive. Okay, he's just gonna blink away. So over half tower damage done to this top tier 3.
Money changes.
Prison Mike been doing some really effective plays. He's just jumping and going straight for that Lena kill on Hayukin. He knows how dangerous she is and is going to be, so he's just decided to not let it happen. Meanwhile, this Squared Circle, he's just always farming. ABF, guys. Always be farming. Ooh. He almost got getting super low on health, though. Decided to stick with... Okay, he did. He picked up the heart. Awesome. I think, anyway. He's going to go by the last piece over here. There's that Reaver. Okay. Heart Diffusal wielding Phantom Lancer is genuinely terrifying. Looks like he's been using his diffusal charges. I wonder if he was using them to stop the Mask of Madness from the Juggernaut. Alright, Heart of Tarask up for Phantom Lancer. Meanwhile, Heart almost up for the Cragglenaut. This team's getting really tanky, which is a problem for Quap, because if Quap can't melt somebody, she's just really, really in big trouble. Smoke coming out. It's a triple smoke. Hayukin, Bontakun, and Cragglenaut. The Stunners. They look like they're moving around. Cragglenaut, of course, being their initiator, looking to find somebody. Waiting for him to come check for Roche, because now they know what's up, and they're pretty sure that Team Epic Gaiden know as well. That looks like the smoke's going to time out on them if they're not careful, so they decided to move into their... Oh, here comes a counter smoke coming in from Team Epic Gaiden. There's the screams. The Saws Hayukin really getting screwed here. Oh, the massive stuns coming out. The Diplomat needs to drop his Echo Slam. There it goes. Bontakun being melted. They try to get Zeratul, but the Desolator coming out for Lena. She's just right-clicking them to death. But all the escape on Epic Gaiden, they only end up losing 2. Buyback coming from... Oh, no. There goes Carl. And he didn't manage to get his off this time. It's probably still on cooldown. Buyback from the Vengeful Spirit looking to do something. While Prison Mike on the back end not able to find anybody. He's just going for the TP out. Can they get the stun? Nope. Cragglenaut didn't get there in time. Blink was on cooldown because of the urn. Good. That urn? Look, that value urn charge just saved the Cragglenaut's life. He threw the threw it, and then Centaur looks like he's standing on top of the tree. That's weird. Alright, so they decide that of course they're gonna move into Roche and take this nice, sweet, juicy Aegis. Alright, Light Strike away. They're just going to stun this up. Let's see if there's any counterplay coming out from Gaiden. As right now, they're only down in Timbersaw. Plenty of time to come down and contest this, but I guess too many ults are on cooldown there. They don't really want to risk it. Laguna Blade's still on cooldown. Aegis kind of just sitting. I think Hayukin should be the one to take it. He's been dying a little more often, so... Oh no! Their Ring of Aquila dropped by the Phantom Lancer as they smoke again. Smart buying their smokes whenever they're on cooldown and just having them ready. Yes, cat, you're fine. That's my cat, Walter Kitty. He wants to join this cast as my co-caster, and that's fine. So, everybody getting ready, positioning, and lots of smoke. Bontakun looking to find anybody to spike, but it looks like the Smoke of Deceit is going to be running out as Epic Gaiden are afraid to leave the base. Basher, though, up on Prison Mike, probably turning that into Super Basher later. But Is there going to be a later? As he's looking around, he sees nothing. He's just gonna go into the forest. Wow. Each team missing each other like ships in the night. So Prison Mike coming back. Yep, and then meanwhile the lanes are all getting kind of pushed in. Except for this bottom lane is the only thing really looking good for Gaiden. Somebody's gonna have to TP to mess around with that and fix it. Ooh, there's the heart for Kragglenot as well. Who's gonna get a? How you gonna get a heart next? We'll find out. Spin escape coming out. Oh man, this Lina is just destroying the Desolator. Of course, reducing your armor while she just boom, 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 boom. Fiery Soul. All right, so a bit of zoning from Where's Carl as they wait for the creep wave to come. Looks like they might take their bottom tower might be taking some damage here. But they got Phantom Lancer just trying to clean up the top. The rest of the team. See, that's the Phantom Lancer. Once he's farmed, is a team. It's terrifying. Hyken getting stunned up. Here comes the Chakram. Ooh, swap out on Hyukin. They go for him. But he yules himself up and they miss everything. Even the dunk. Kragglenot's there. Here comes the finger out going onto the Diplomat. Hyukin getting killed by the Scream. Prison Mike just... Oh, goes into his Omni Slash. Clean up Bo3. Kragglenot needs to get out of here. It is a horrible fight going the way of Team... Wow. Team Epic Gaiden cleaning up, but they lose their top tower. Squared Circle is going to be able to port out of here. Prison Mike looking for that bash. Didn't quite catch it, though. Whew. A 4 for tower trade. It was a tier 3, but I don't think that was worth it. That now puts Prison Mike on the top of the net worth chart. Only by 100, but that's scary. Quap now grabbing a Lincoln Sphere. Lincoln Sphere definitely a big game changer coming out because they're not going to be able to just stun her, Fisher, and do all the things that they normally do. They need to be really careful. Some countrymen just pulling the creep away to the side. They're just barreling straight down it. Courier dropping off. Looks like a Ghost Scepter for the Earthshaker. No glyph available, so this is going to be a free tier 2. The Death Ball is coming to fruition. Okay. BKB picked up by... It's already been used a few times, so Where's Carl? Picking that up. Zero Tool blinking around, trying to find somebody. Not going to find anything. She's also down to 7 seconds on her BKB.
Yes.
Everybody's got a BKB, it seems. I wonder if Prison Mike's finally going to pick up his, or he's just decided he wants to do as much damage as he can no matter what. Checking the Roche Pit and then blinking across from Zeratul, picking up a DD rune, the Berry of Destiny. So, Nvidia, even though they're picked up 2 hearts and everything, it's still looking like they're going to be on the back foot. That last fight just evens out the experience. And the gold's still pretty hard in Nvidia's favor, but that experience is going to make a lot of difference, especially when it comes to heroes like the Queen of Pain. Bontakun is just so squishy. One scream and he's just donezo. They really need to get him just something. Oh, they're pinging out. They see the lone Juggernaut, so they're like, go for it. Kill the countryman. There's the stomp coming in. They try to zone him out. Ooh. See? Did you see the Lincoln Sphere? Popped. Saves Zeratul's life. Alright. So just a real quick pick off of the Vengeful Spirit. Nothing else coming from that. Ping out. For some reason. Okay. Uh-oh. That Aegis expired on the Juggernaut. Bontakun going for nothing. He's just right-clicking. He's like, ah, go away. Truce. No truce coming out for Prison Mike as he just makes it out of there. Where's Carl diving pretty deep for this, but he drops his BKB, but the right clicks can't help you now. Squared Circle diving deep, throwing, just kind of just messing up Carl. They kind of, what if they're trying to just make him Bloodstone, because he's been doing that. Ooh, this tower taking some serious damage. The Fiery Soul. He's just dropping spells to keep that right click going. Scream coming out to try to clean up this creep wave so that way they can get the backdoor protection, but it's not going to be enough. This is going to be another tier 3 tower, and it is down. Lina, just terrifying. Backed up to almost 4,000 gold. I wonder what she's going to be picking up. Same 4,000 gold hanging around on Prison Mike. On the Juggernaut. Plate mail picked up. Looks like we're going to be having seen Assault Curious maybe on the Zeratul on the Queen of Pain. Probably not scoping out Roche over here, but it's going to find nothing as Phantom Lancer cleans up the Ancient. Let's see, Phantom Lancer, what are you making, buddy? Okay, he's grabbed his Eagle Song. He's defused 2. That means he's going straight for the Butterfly. Anybody building an MKB over here? Doesn't look like it. Just picks up a TP scroll to fill up that slot right now. Never be without a TP. Point booster coming up. Looks like he's also going to build a hood. They look to see their Ancients are gone. So, alright, let's take a look at our Chen. See how he's been doing there. Carry Chen. Picked up a 4 staff. Ghost Scepter. Looking pretty good. 1,000 gold up on Craggle Knot. Blinks in. Stomp. Double edge. Pops the Lincoln Sphere as then they get just the stuns. And there's the blink. Oh, he was in the blink animation as he was cut down. Craggle Knot dropping the defensive pipe so that way she can't scream them down. A really well played fight. So they get the pick off of the Quap and decide that's going to be enough because without her crowd control, they're going to just try to push this tower while meanwhile, good old Phantom Lancer. He's just going to be pushing down these barracks. Nope, they decide that they're going mid too. Everybody's going mid. Earn coming out to keep that Blink Dagger under control.
Bottom tower's getting the business.
But not much of a defense coming. Here comes Prison Mike. He's getting ready. He's got the sword. Oh, he's fished! Okay, nothing coming from that fishing. Alright. They just picking off smaller buildings, throwing some nukes. Jeez, look at this thing melt. What are you supposed to do? They drop their glyph fortification, and Nvidia looking like they're not going to be backing off. This right click is just crazy. Drop. He has. And there goes that barracks. It's got swap out on Hayukin, and then the Echo Slam coming out from the Diplomat, doing a lot of damage. Ichon needs to get out of here. He drops his heal though. Simple Countryman getting melted and there's the buyback on the Earthshaker. Needs to get in there. Prison Mike trying to do what he can, but he's just getting blown up. He's going to immediately buy back and come in. He's porting in even. The Diplomat throws the stun, gets squared, circled. That could be the death of the Phantom Lancer, but he manages to get out of there. Zeratul walking around. He has his BKB up, just looking for somebody to pick off. And there goes Hayukin. There goes Craggle Knot. And the Chen as well, the Etron. They're looking. They want this lion. He blinks in the middle of the trees. They see him. There's the Chakram and the stomp down as he's not able to pour it out. The only one living out of that is Squared Circle. Who's racked up 3,700 gold. But here comes the Death Ball. Buybacks available for everybody but the Craggle Knot. The Craggle Knot. The Centaur War Runner. It's going to be his new name in my brain, I swear. Alright, Prison Mike from that fight. Back up to 3,500, even though he had to buy back. The Aghanim Sector half complete. A little over half complete for Carl. Buyback from Lena. No surprises there. Squared Circle. Just making him look at him. Zeratul blinks in, finds nothing. Here comes Hayukin. The right clicks, just melting, cousin. Where's... Oh, the Laguna Blade bringing him super low, but not going to be enough. Just enough to make him go away. Zeratul also getting messed up. Prison Mike. Here comes Squared Circle. They get the Light Strike array on Prison Mike. But it looks like he's going to be out. Oh, it's the Scream. It's been wasted. It didn't hit it all the way. Diplomat trying to jump in and stun. He just cleans up the illusion so they can't follow. Zeratul going to blink out. And that's all the push coming out. Prison Mike picking up the double damage rune, but still running away. Only one buyback really needed on this on the Lena to really just get Epic Gaiden to back off. No damage at all done to the tier 3. They see okay, they're going for the Roche. Now, did they see Quap in there, or did they just ping it out? Okay, she just blinks TPs away. This Roche is gonna go super fast. He's already down almost halfway during one stun. Oof. Just that's a Roche. That's all there is to it. I really think they should give it to Hayukin, but they end up giving it to the Phantom Lancer. They want to keep him rolling. Craggle not gonna be picking up the cheese. Drops his TP. Always good to have your Centaur ready to go. and unafraid of initiating, because that's a lot of teams suffer from not having a great initiator, and Bonta-kun and Kragelnot are two excellent ones who've really brought their team very far in just being able to get in and mess up whatever plans you have against them. Alright, so 2 racks down, 1 tier 3 tower remaining. We'll see, it looks like they're going to be pushing out top now. They want these barracks. Going for the mega creeps. Alright, and we'll see how this fight... Oh, there it is. There's the butterfly purchased and picked up for the Phantom Lancer. Gets ready, he's beating down some creeps, and we'll see. I'm not sure what they're going to be able to do against this, but they've been surprising so far. Let's see if anybody picked up anything. Some smokes. Nothing big. Uh-oh. Mike needs to get back there. His team's going to be fighting without him. He's almost got enough for his Super Basher. And working on the barracks with the illusions. Somebody's like, hey, attack the range barracks, please. It's almost dead. The illusions, illusion coming out from Mike. But, these Manta style illusions, a little tankier than you expect them to be. The blink stomp just to really mess up their day.
Pretty sight right now.
Well, meanwhile, all this is going down, this bottom tower
Radiant
falls
lost one of them
on the
bottom
Radiant.
towers.
But there goes the barracks. Always a good trade. Oh, no. It's just so close. It has 30 health. This Phantom Lancer's like, no! Gets it with an illusion.
Nothing left of Dire's top
They're just
racks.
kind of sitting back and poking at it. This is not good for Team Epic Gaiden. They need to get in there and do something. Or else they're just going to start and they're just going to keep doing it, you know. They're just going to keep bit by bit breaking down the barracks, slow siege style. Phantom Lancer, like, he's got all the illusions, they do some damage to it, and then they're gone. They're regens, but it's super slowly. See if anybody gets ballsy. I know Kragelnot, and he doesn't like to sit back for too long. He's like, alright, I'm ready to blink stomp somebody in their face. Now, the interesting thing about this being a best of 3, we'll see if we get the ban out on the... Oh, good God. Oh, Echo Scream destroying Team Nvidia, but it's not going to be enough. Double Scream. Oh, man, that was brutal. All of the illusions just bringing Nvidia back to life. Kragelnot needs to get out of here. He's doing some return on Zeratul, who... Phantom Lancer. He's like, screw this. I'm ready to fight. Let's do it. He's burning down the Diplomat, who has no chance. Double-edged. Lena, still on the back end, it's just like, oh, hey, you forgot about me. I'm just going to clean up this tower. That's cool. All right. Got her boots of travel, so she can get her here at any time. There's where's Carl being, just swapped out at the last second. He's going to make it, but Simple Countryman is not dominating streak, going for the way of squared circle. Just a scary-ass Phantom Lancer. He's cleaning up the creep wave. GG, well played, coming out from Prison Mike. That is the... first and the best of 1 going the way of Team Nvidia. One more victory, and they'll be moving on in this After Hours Gaming League. That was a well-fought battle, though, coming out from Epic Gaiden. But now, you gotta wonder, with this best of 3, are they gonna ban out the Kragelnot's Centaur, leaving him with a Bat Rider? Like, are they gonna ban out the Lena? Like, they've shown their hands, and we'll see how it continues in this best of 3 series coming out from the After Hours Gaming League with Nvidia versus Epic Gaiden.